We're ready. You're ready now. Here.
They can hear us. They can hear me say my. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say the word.
Don't you dare! Don't you fucking dare! But facials.
But no. What am I doing?
That's right.
I have the basic bare bones for the settings so far. Like, I'm still working on like the history that leads up to the current day, so I can have a better informed view of what the current day of the setting looks like. But I do also think that having a basic idea of what you guys want for your characters will help me inform the setting a bit more. It'll for sure help me inform the story of the actual campaign. Because obviously everyone's going to have their own life goals, their own I want songs, and that will sort of help inform the adventure, because no one's going to go on an adventure if they don't have a reason to.
The lo-fi music. Striker, how? Explain to us. How you doing, Striker?
Someone here is being sus.
How you doing, Kevin? Kevin, you know what? First of all, I'm glad you're here. We need to have a fucking discussion, Mike. How the fuck do you say that my Oblivion character look? Like, you gotta explain that to me. I cannot see.
Just gonna find those questions that I posed.
Oh, Streamlabs is working now.
I'm such a nut.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I was like, why the frick is my camera delay so high? I was running it at 4K.
Oh.
That would do it.
Do it.
That would do it.
Would that affect why there was such a big like stream delay too, or is that?
I think that might actually be what was causing that.
That would make sense.
I have no idea.
Class.
Hmm.
I told you the fellas one.
Mm-hmm. The race that you want to do, or the lineage.
You know that, like a fellas.
I think to make things simple, I may, for the most part, limit it to official or partnered third party. I'm more open to homebrew race options than I am when it comes to like class and background. Background can be completely homebrewed because that's built in. You can have a custom background. But yeah.
No, I'm gonna stay with fellas. Have a Ray idea.
I think, yeah. Let's see, because I posed some questions, or like they're more so like writing prompt style questions. I went back and found them, and those simple things are like questions about your origin, personal decisions, life events, that sort of thing. Things like, who is your family, your parents, siblings? Was your extended family present in your life? Or any of your parents, or were any of your parents or siblings estranged? That sort of thing. Where were you born? Where were you raised? Is that the same place? Are they different? Any family friends that are noteworthy? What was your childhood like? So on and so forth.
Okay.
I can post those again in this chat, so that way they're more. That way you guys don't have to scroll back for them. We don't need to have everyone answer these on stream. I don't want to put anyone like on the spot creatively. But those are things to think about.
Jonah, get your ass into the fucking chat.
I'm here.
Oh, Jesus
I'm here.
It's fucking, it's like brain fuck no. It's like okay, you're here, man. I'm gonna check out the ideal post to help make up my story.
It's a great tool to use for sure, especially when you aren't sure exactly how you want to roleplay your character.
But you got DMs.
I see.
Oh.
Are we gonna start level 1 like always?
That's bonkers, dude. That hurt.
Sorry, I didn't know how long that was gonna be.
Shit.
Here's my ocarina. Sorry.
So we're either gonna be starting at first or third. I haven't really decided yet. I'm leaning more towards third. I'm looking more so for a style of campaign that's more along the lines or like if we make this like an actual like continuous like D&D
sort of like
show.
Fantasy High.
I would want to do something more along the lines of Dimension 20 or NADPOD or even
Where
Adventure Zone,
The biggest
where
focus is on the
it's like a season as opposed to a long continuous thing like Critical Role does, for example.
And the heavy focus is on the characters,
right?
Like their plots specifically and growth, and then there's like the next like in Fantasy High it was like the semesters, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And that doesn't necessarily mean that we're gonna like ignore combat, for example. Like I'm still for sure going to be doing quite a bit of combat for these sessions, but we aren't going to be using a battle map. I think that especially if we're doing like an audio only style thing, I think that Theater of the Mind would be better to listen to, which means that I'm gonna have to write super in-depth descriptions of locations and stuff like that.
Yeah,
which will be fun.
Yeah, as I said, like whatever you can possibly do, whatever works out for you. As I said, we'll work with it.
You can also make up on the fly pretty easily. I've done that for Theater of the Mind before.
Yeah.
Like for me, I make things out on the fly. So like I want to try to like practice like doing a D&D session one day. I might do one, but otherwise, yeah. That also sounds. It's just. Like we can go ahead. I'll try to make like a character. Character. Oh, I already had one.
And I'll probably make a Roll20, that way we have a place to at least store the character sheets, and that way I can look at the character sheets. But I think for rolling, I think maybe we'll just use physical die and use the honor system.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, dude. I got new physical die at the game shop at the Rent Fair.
Because I know some of us have some pretty math rocks, and we probably want to use them.
I got the new set of die for the Age of Dreamers. It's the color of the magic in the universe. I'm gonna be using it for DM rolls.
So I already got my character's first name. My character's name in general.
Yeah?
Yeah, Leo Cerulean Ironclaw.
Sick. Are you doing the way I did Fellas's, by the way? Josh, or fuck, sorry, Tober. But I don't want to apologize to you calling you your real name, anyways, Tober. Whatever.
You must call me the October Knight. No, imagine.
Ew, that was gross.
No, yeah.
October Night.
But
I felt the acne grow on my face and the phlegm in my throat.
For Nico's last Fellas character, Bartholomew Chungus Ginger Snap the Third. The way I rolled it in universe is that
First of all, that was my character.
I said your character.
Oh,
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah.
I heard.
Just wanted to be angry.
No, because I heard mine.
Anyways, they just lived among the Tabaxian, were like an offshoot. Like they came from the same like ancestor and split into two things.
Yeah, as far as
whatever
the scope
the moon
of the
face
world,
is what what cat person you are. You're either on 4 legs or you're a fucking big guy.
I think as far as like the scope of stuff goes, I'm probably going to just kind of have stuff be there and not necessarily explain the exact origins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't really have to unless we're like, hey, what about this specifically?
Right. And at that point, I'll probably just make it up on the fly.
Listen, you eat.
Oh, it's this damn dogs.
Because like the purpose of the game isn't to make a lived-in world; it's to make a good story for the audience.
Yeah, I heard you.
At least that's my philosophy for it.
It's different than
Yes,
big
chatting.
one.
Thank you, Stoika.
Hey, gotcha.
Because a lot of the like lore of the world is going to be built as we're playing it
Yeah.
by us existing.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Yes.
With this, do you like? Are we gonna start trying to like voice acting? Not like
I think it should be whatever everyone is comfortable with. Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, you have to do a voice and stay in character the entire time, or else I'll get mad about it.
well, like no,
Like,
if we
it's-
choose
it's-
to do it, of course.
Yeah,
Because if you don't do
that'll be everyone's personal choice.
yeah,
Like
you should-
I usually play my characters like off my normal voice, but
Mhm.
changing the way that they like
Like intonation.
either I present my
maybe
voice
pitch
like
a little bit.
yeah, like I play Apollo very like bubbly and like a little all over the place, and then I play Victor a lot more focused and sharp, or like if there are specific characters though that I do change dramatically. Like when I played Lil Gobtober, he was
no.
little screech ball. His voice was basically how I voiced the kobolds in my world.
Mhm. And
the-
like,
the, hey.
as the DM, I'm not going to be doing full voice acting. Jonah and Mina have probably both heard me DMing a decent amount. I just kind of sometimes I'll do an accent if the
But
character
it's just
feels
sober,
right.
and then changes it the case by case basis. But
Yeah, and I'll just
I
like
DM, I like doing
Yeah.
voices, but that's just like not all DMs do
Mhm.
voices like that.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm saying like
yeah, I'm not gonna be mad at you for doing a voice for your character as long as the voice isn't grating for the
Oh.
audience, I guess.
or problematic. Like I really thought about
Yeah.
doing an accent when I played Victor, but it's very easy for it to. Even though I'm like I know I can do it like just a little bit. I don't want to like.
Yeah,
Attempt
like
it and say
don't
that
come
it's-
in and do like a racial caricature.
Like I played a Goliath before. In the like inspiration in that world I played him in, he was like they were Russian. It was my character and then my friend's character, who I was his dad, but he didn't know that. He thought that he didn't know his dad, or so, I don't remember. But I played him like talking like this, and his name was Andy Andwellen, and you can like just like shit like that.
Like when I played Madame Eva in Strahd, I did a vaguely Eastern European accent.
Slight.
Yeah.
Every so often.
you know like okay, so I understand it.
Mm.
No problem. So I'm just trying to see what.
Because you could also easily just do your normal voice, but very like you overact or underact for like when you speak.
Okay.
So you could like take.
Okay, so Striker, no one's rolling today. We're just making our characters and we're just chilling today.
Yeah, like we're not even like rolling for like stats or anything.
Yeah,
We're just sort of chatting
So we're just
concepts.
exactly making stuff. So when Tober, actually,
Gohan.
What were you saying, Mina?
Down. Or like if you want to play a canonically accurate Fellas, you can just meow the whole time and you go.
Yeah.
no speaking for you.
Yes,
I've taken
No,
your.
I'm gonna actually
How
speak.
are we feeling the bisexual life?
Hey yo.
I want to at least like be able to do something.
Mhm.
Fucking, I'm not a palico. And
Why is Opera not telling me that Mina is streaming? That's weird. What also happened? Let me have this. And I will
Striker, you it is. Gohan, calm down.
this is Gohan.
Color.
The scene in the Buu saga where Vidal's getting the shit beat out of her by Spopovich, and Gohan's like fucking getting angry as shit, and Goku turns to him. Gohan's like, and Goku turns to him. He's like, Gohan, calm down.
Yo, I would have been like, yo, go. On that moment, I would be like, bro, like, Dad, shut the fuck up. Dad,
Mhm.
yo, ass is you getting on my fucking nerves.
I'm here. I'm sorry I'm late, but I'm here.
Fucking two
Hello.
bad bitches.
You missed everything important, and now you're behind.
Yeah, now we're completely
It's like
done.
it's like I'm having a nightmare about school.
Oh, great. Oh, wait. I think I already kind of got all this stuff. The hero.
No, we finished completely. We're done. You're not.
We're done,
included
man.
No.
Yeah, we actually finished 7 months worth of a campaign in 30. In,
What about that?
how about 20
Damn.
minutes of a stream?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, sorry about that, everybody. I had to help one of my homeboys.
No, dude, you're good. You were locked in help on a homie, dog. I'm not gonna harp
Yeah.
on you for that.
Yeah, he needed.
Now, if you were lying and you were just jerking off, then I'm gonna fucking beat your ass.
All right, first of all.
How is that so white chick? Like, what the hell
Yeah,
was that?
like,
Like, I'm
I mean,
gonna
I do
fucking
think
beat.
that
I'm gonna fucking beat your ass.
Yum.
Like, I
Yeah,
swear to
beat
God,
your
like
ass.
fucking, like tell her,
Oh,
like it's getting on my
Holy
fucking
shit.
nerve.
That reminded me. I got a story to share with y'all about the Ren Fair today, dude. I got objectified, bro.
you gotta.
I
mean-
yes. Okay. Listen to this, right? So I work at a Renaissance fair, and I work at the petting zoo, right?
Okay.
I was at the feeding spot, and I was like, cutting like the vegetables up to like, set up in cups and whatnot. And then I bent over to grab more carrots, and I heard giggling behind me, and I turn around, and it's this girl and her two friends, and she like looks me just dead in the face, giggles, she bites the edge of her glasses, and then she winks at me, and I was like, what? The fuck, man?
Yeah, no,
Dude,
saw that
yeah,
cat.
her and her friends walked away, and my coworker Steven turned to me, he was like, did that happen? And I was like, my ass.
You see,
Like, my butt cheeks.
I understand the annoyance about that. I understand the issue about that. One,
It was
Hey,
stupid. I mean, I didn't really
Hey, what you
care.
got?
like I'm sorry that happened to you, but if it was me,
I don't care.
I'm
Like,
opposite
like,
on that. Like,
it was fine. I was like, the fuck? And then I told everyone earlier, and Mina was like, you got objectified, dog. And I was like, oh.
That's
Oh.
objectification.
you see, if that was me, I would have been like, you could at least buy me dinner for shit. Like, these.
I just kept doing my job, man. I was working.
Hey man, as I said, you're not at fault here. No, there's like nowhere you're at fault here.
Now we should be good. Am I quiet?
Well, all right.
Hey,
Well,
man,
this
it
is
just-
over.
That's just like 3 pieces of evidence so far to prove that I have a fat ass. Chris's mom told me I had a fat ass. One of my coworkers accidentally bumped into me like last week at work, and I felt my ass jiggle, and he just looked at me. He like kept walking, and then did a double take, and then looked at me, and then it's just stacking, bro.
I mean, I've been telling you you had a fat ass for the longest time.
To be honest, he has.
Give me that? Okay.
We made you twerk on your door.
You did.
He did. He
Please
did.
don't whisper.
There's
into
also
our
that.
ears.
That's the 4th piece of evidence.
Don't do that. We hate it when you whisper into our ears. For sure, we hate that.
Cobra, shut the fuck
That's my impersonation of the chat, guys. Those aren't my personal opinions. Those...
So you guys
I've
basically made
heard
a
you
hero.
say otherwise, you fucking weirdo.
Interesting.
You guys basically. So this was the outline you guys had for your heroes. I've done this 17 times already. I have so many fucking characters
You do?
that already have this. Yes, I am.
I think it just means in general.
Yeah, like have you ever had
Like, you haven't talked to me at all.
like have you had a situation like are you the type of person, and I can't be the only one who fucking did this, who literally like would imagine their own fucking universes in their heads and would just
Yes.
literally
Yeah, I
would
read a
just-
book about it.
Like, I think I've said this before. I don't know if I've told you guys this, but I basically had a fan fiction universe going on in my head from like 3rd grade elementary school all the way up to like, I think it was 11th grade high school. And I'm just gonna be real, I might turn that into like an actual fanfic series in the future one day, or if I get rich from making movies and video games and shit, I'm literally just going to commission a bunch of artists and animators, and I'm going to privately pay for a project that is basically my own original character going through this big ass series of events, interacting with characters from like Sonic, Kingdom Hearts, My Little Pony, Transformers, all that shit, helping them fight off their villains, teaming up with their villains. I'm basically just gonna adapt the fantasy I had in my mind into a full series, and it's literally gonna be called Self-Insert.
And
It's
it's
gonna be box.
and it's a smut series based off that title.
Whoa.
I should write a Tem Game Boy smut series, but it's just me
I might
and
do that
me and
too.
Ty.
Hi,
I
Miss
do-
Sparkle.
No, it's a Tem Game Boy. It's a Tem Game Boy smut series called A Tale of Two Joshes.
That's
Interesting.
2.5 Joshes.
I do think I just saw Mina go full like dog brain. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Final question before the stream ends.
You were playing with the
Before the
nunchuck.
stream ends, what are you talking about? We're still.
Oh,
we're
it is.
joking.
Yeah, final question. Oiled up, in thongs, who's winning the twerk off, Jonah or Nico?
Me.
Yeah, it's Jonah.
Jonah can win.
I didn't even know that I was in it yet, and I said me.
Jonah can fucking win. Fucking
Alright, well I'm about to bounce. Sorry I missed the stream, guys.
guys,
You
you
didn't.
didn't miss the
Sorry.
fucking stream. We're joking.
Oh.
Yum.
I was literally about to leave too. I was about to be like, okay, time to go on AI-generated-boobs.com.
Fucking
AI generated boobs. You just go look at real boobs, you fucking loser.
I don't want real boobs. They're not cartoonish
I'm gonna look
enough.
at. Dude, hold on. I can get real boobs right now. Hey,
Fuck no.
Tomer, we can send each other our boobs.
For $10 a month.
Oh fuck! Don't worry, dog. I got you. Go to my bank account.
Alright, so what are we doing? What are we doing?
talking about our actual indie characters. Thing.
Like
Indie
what
character.
concepts you might have for a character that you might want to play, that sort of thing.
I have is a druid by the name of Solara.
On everything. You know, is there a friends
Fucking
discount?
right now?
Cropocrypha in the dark.
Is there an employee discount?
Excuse me.
Cropocrypha Dark. Uh-oh.
The dark
Sober?
Cropocrypha. What is that like? What is there like someone with that name out there or some shit?
Cropocrypha Dark was my was the original name for my blue Twitch.
Dog.
Blue Twitch. Well, Blue Twitch is funny, but my favorite is Orange YouTube. Because everyone
I
gets
think
so
it might
mad
be
when
my
I call it
username on
that.
Orange YouTube.
I mean,
You're tweaking off of a
I
perfect.
think it is Cropocrypha Dark.
You're kidding me.
this
I
can't.
don't wanna-
I could
I want to
check.
know, but I don't want to know, dude.
Unfortunately, I
Looks
now
like
know.
it's doing
I literally put in Cropocrypha's name in Google and it popped up after like. we scrolled.
That's bonkers, dog.
That's bonkers. The fact that it's just like instant fucking.
Why is it real?
It's real.
Nina, why?
Where do you think I get all my income
Money,
from?
dude.
Mina, I thought you were one of us. I thought you were a pro alpha Sigma.
Excuse
I
me.
am a pro alpha sigma.
Not when you're
Instead
doing
of taking-
this.
Instead of taking advantage
can't-
of women.
You can't be a pro alpha Sigma if you take advantage of yourself. That's the
Dude,
problem. See, that's
Interesting.
nowadays.
Dude,
They take control over their own.
Mina
Somebody
is so.
asked for a nunchuck video on there.
What the fuck? Like putting it. I'm not gonna say.
No, just using them.
Oh, sick. Never mind this.
Someone just asked me to send them a video of me using my
Part of me
nunchuck.
wants to start my own, but men usually don't make that much money on there, so.
You would be astonished.
I'd subscribe to it.
Very fucking.
Dude, Twitter
You'd be
alone has let me know that there are people that would be like, hell yeah, bro. Dude, maybe I just post my fucking butt cheeks on there, dog.
Literally,
Yeah.
just
Ass OnlyFans. Or fuck, Blue YouTube, Twitch. God damn it.
Good job.
Alright, so my character's name is
Thanks.
Solaris. He is a druid.
Can I get a quick? Oh, I just had a
His,
cookie.
his race is. He doesn't
Are you
actually
playing
know.
Solaris
this-
again?
Yeah, I'm playing Solaris again. He's a character I very rarely use, surprisingly. I used him once in middle school and never again. So Solaris, so basically, you know, he is class. Wait, hold on. Is class like a type of magic, or is class like, you know, good, bad? Because I keep forgetting it. I think I keep getting
Class
mixed
is-
up.
Yeah, alignment is like your moral
Sometimes
compass.
I just want to be a pretty boy.
Alignment, he's neutral good.
Whoa.
Class is like,
This training bow staff has a little nipple at the end.
think of it like,
What the fuck, Mina?
trying to think of
I'm
a
talking
good
about little nipples.
comparison for class. It's
Yeah.
it's how you do what you do, sort of.
Oh, okay.
You don't even have nipples, dude. It's just
Yeah,
skin.
Like druid, fighter,
Yeah, it's
wizard. Those are all class.
like how they draw it in animes.
Yeah, it's like how furry
Completely.
characters. It's like furry characters in like early '90s characters that had giant boobs, but it was okay because they didn't have nipples.
Is the
No, I'm
nipple
dead
the
serious.
weird part? I don't understand.
Apparently,
guess
according to
so.
censorship, as long as you don't draw the boob with nipple, it's okay. It's why Sally Acorn was able to run around naked in the OG Sonic cartoons.
This is, I guess, true.
My family. I come from a very, very, very weird family because my parents were all in a polycule, and I was kind of crafted from magic. My physical body
Jenna, help
is
me.
made up of all of their DNA, but I was crafted from
I'm
magic.
getting O'Reilly flashbacks.
I've got 2 moms and I got 2 dads.
Okay.
I have 7 siblings too. Like I literally have
So
7.
One of
hippie druid from a commune is the vibe.
Yeah, hippie druid from that's literally what it is, a hippie druid. And here's the thing, I came up with the 2 moms, 2 dads things before I knew what polyamory is. I was just that fucking progressive in middle school. I was, what can I say? I was a trailblazer. I was a great guy.
And I think maybe
My
given the
father-
setting,
My father gave
I'm
me-
not sure if they're going to be granola parents kind of commune, or if it's going to be like the secluded holler up in the mountains type of commune.
I mean, they were really for the most part, it was just kind of like a normal family. Like, obviously there was a hippie vibe to it, but it's not like they were like smoking weed whenever they weren't watching the kids.
And then along came.
And then along came Zeus, he hurled his
Having fun there, Mina?
Huh?
Having fun there?
Yeah, talking about your
Totally.
little
Quit
nipples.
watching the fucking stream and lock in.
You don't want me to support my friends?
I was
No.
raised in a.
You don't even support me. Are we not
I'm bouncing
friends?
You don't stream.
I was raised in a forest though.
I also work a lot.
I give a mouse a cookie, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, so true.
So the thing that led to me being a druid was actually one of my dads. He told me that plant magic was very powerful, and the thing that truly inspired me to want to take up being a full-fledged druid was a time when some jackass, some really racist assholes came in to, like, literally went onto our property to try and burn down the forest, and he literally just, like, commanded a tree to bitch slap him. Like, you know how poison ivy commands giant vines? My dad commanded a tree to bitch slap him, and he went flying. And I was like, I want to bitch slap people with trees. And that's like,
What a non-druid
Very
way to want to become a druid.
that's what inspired me as a kid.
people with
I want violence, so I'll become a druid.
Yes. And my mom's got me into potion making. I'm very good at making
Say that
potions.
you're-
I tooted.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy. He's trying to build his audience early.
Oh no!
I'm current- yes.
I wanna
This is
hurt
where the
you.
fish tank's gonna be.
I am currently. I am currently. I am currently around 25 years old. How? What does it mean by how much have I lived?
Like, how many like life experiences? Like, are there like, how far traveled are you? That sort of thing.
Man,
Have
you
you
see, college,
experienced a lot?
Man, you see, college has really done a lot for me. I remember it was my first year of college. I was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I walked
We
in.
ate a lot of
I
sandwiches.
Mr.
What
Pride.
is this anime intro?
Is that
This anime intro? This is like an anime intro. It's like
It's not an anime intro. It's supposed to be a reference to like early 2000s films or like those fucking
I'm gonna
podcasts.
start me out, dude.
Or like those really fucking pretentious assholes that like talk about college as if it taught them literally everything in life. You see, thing is about college is when you go to college, you do a lot of things, you experience a lot of things, you grow, you change, you love, you lose, you lost. You do a lot of experimental things, you know? People say there's a time and a place for everything. That time is college, man. But I did go to a pretty prestigious school. My family chipped in to pay for me to go to this prestigious school. And I'm just gonna be real, they could actually make an anime like based off of my life at this fucking place because I went through a lot of shit. I actually did have a tsundere girlfriend who hated me for the first 2 years I was there, and then I beat the shit out of her abusive boyfriend, and well, we ended up dating for a little while after that. I had a best friend who was way worse at magic than me, but was secretly a badass, and the principal was really racist. So yeah, you can very easily.
I thought we had somehow slipped into the real world for a second, and I was like, "Oh wait, magic! Oh what?"
Yeah.
this reminds me of
Cube
real
of
school.
relief.
How
You
funny.
The cube
What?
of relief.
Sorry.
Jonah. What was that
Sorry,
little
I got-
high-pitched-
I got-
What's that little
sorry, I got-
high-pitched note?
It's like
I
the
got-
button sounds.
I got farts on the brain, guys.
Why do you have thoughts on the brain, Jonah?
Because I really like poop.
I like
Okay,
this,
I don't
because
want
you
to.
can do that. And it's also
And,
pretty good.
What's up,
The sauce.
The public can see you. Control yourself.
I know.
Please.
No.
But anyway, so yeah, I did go to a powerful magic school, and the main quest, like the main storyline that I'm sort of going into with, is that the girlfriend I had ended up getting kidnapped, like literally after like a few weeks after we graduated, and I'm pretty
So
much
what
on a
I'm
never
hearing
ending
is you're
find
single.
her. So yeah,
Chronosis.
and I have actually had pretty good luck in my life outside of a kidnapped girlfriend. Although I have dealt with a few supernatural events, I actually did meet a ghost at one time. That
Sure.
ghost, was a bit of an asshole. But we managed to work things out. I helped him find the person
Race.
who killed his family, and he
Class and
brutally
level
destroyed
player
that
name.
individual in ways that you could probably only see in a horror movie. Not joking about that, by the way. That was
Excuse me.
He literally turned their
Excuse me.
insides into their outsides.
Oh, excuse me.
What if I turned your insides into your outsides?
What if I shit my pants right now?
My
Jonah.
political and social ideas, I believe women.
Yeah.
That's
Shut
it.
up. Yeah.
What'd you
In a
say?
matriarchal society.
No, no, I see. I have this spell that prevents me from saying misogynistic things, so I believe women should, and that's it. I'm just kidding. Equal rights for everybody. Don't treat people like shit. The government should help their people and should fund things like social programs and all that kind of crap. I've literally killed multiple dictators. Kings and queens literally are scared of me because
Well, I don't know about that.
In D&D. In D&D.
No, I'm
Well,
talking about in D&D. I don't know about that either, because you can't be main character syndrome.
No,
Like you're all main characters
yeah, you're
of the
main
of the
characters.
campaign,
Well,
but you can't be like, I killed gods and I'm level 1.
I mean before I even met whatever you guys' characters are. And besides,
You're level
just
1.
because you're a king and queen doesn't mean you're a god.
Also, you're level 1.
You're still level 1,
Oh.
so no.
Your adventure's just starting.
So this
Even if you're level 3, your adventure's just starting, really.
That's like me
okay.
starting the fucking thing level 1 and automatically I killed Mayroom's Dagon. Like, bro, like
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Hey,
Dagon.
it's
Kristen
Nico.
Dagon, actually.
Nico, I've seen that though. I have like that. I have seen. I've seen someone do that.
I'm pretty sure a level 1 person can still afford poison.
You would be hunted. Also, I'm not gonna have you just killing like government or like world leaders before the game starts.
And I'm not
In
talking about
D&D, Twitch algorithm.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm not just talking about. And I didn't kill any world leaders. Just because you're a king doesn't mean you're a world leader. I mean, like your kingdom is barely a mile.
I'm not giving you.
Well, that's not necessary. So the way that
sucks.
the way that
Feudal
the
lords.
world, the way that the like what's the word I'm looking for, the world stage looks currently is okay. I gave you guys sort of a rundown on the ages. I'll just tell it from the beginning, sort of. I'll do a quick explanation. So there's the old god pantheon. They created the world, and then they created the giants and the dragons. The other races just sort of evolved naturally and got to the point where they were. Then the elves they traveled from the Feywild to the material plane, sharing more advanced magic and technology, and when I say technology, I mean like the printing press, that sort of stuff, not like iPhones.
Not automatic, pleasure toys.
Mm-hmm.
I do those.
But and then that sort of brings the world to a world that's similar to like the Forgotten Realms or something like that, or like what's it called? Like my brain went completely blank. What's the name of the setting from Critical Role?
I don't know.
Exandria.
Exandria. It would be like typical high fantasy is what the world got to, and then a war broke out between the dragons and the giants. It kind of destroyed big chunks of the main continent. People fled to the surrounding islands of the main continent, which are still like continent-sized, but they're obviously a lot smaller. They're not like Pangea-esque. And those groups, or the groups that formed these island nations, were more aligned. They were aligned more so based off ideals than like race. Like there isn't like a kingdom of elves or anything like that. They're all melting pots that are more so grouped together based off their ideals. And then one of these groups discovered that the parts of the mainland are inhabitable again. So they gather like the best and brightest from these other island nations and resettle. And then like about 100, 200, 300 years later, that's the current setting. It's like
that makes sense.
Late 1800s Appalachia, Old West vibe. Not necessarily Old West, but more like Appalachia country vibes.
Yeah, cause sorry, I'm used to playing D&D games where the kings and queens ain't really shit. Cause literally every D&D campaign I play with like a group of people, I've at least killed 2 or 3 kings because they're just pieces of shit. The occasional queen for also being a piece of shit. But yeah. But since
So think of a world that's more like
the kings and
between
queens
late 1800s to mid-century 1900s, like U.S. sort of vibes. Not necessarily United States. Like it's not like states
That's fucked
stuff,
up.
but yeah. But like that's more so the vibe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Screen cleaner.
scream queener, clean creamer.
What are we talking about?
My mom bought it.
You got the wiener.
Oh, I was talking to Striker in chat.
No, I mean them, not you. What are they? What are y'all on?
Creamer.
My screen cleaner.
Bullshit.
The scream creamer.
Gotcha.
Machine.
The steam
I got
finger.
cream
It's like my
once.
wallpaper.
It's in a Denny's.
Pretty cool. Thanks.
Tonight on Ben and Jerry's.
But yeah, think just when you're creating your characters, remember that they are in a time period that is like 1910s, like Red Dead era of technology and culture and stuff like that.
Wait, my fit wouldn't make sense.
Space guy.
Say yeah. Let's be alone together.
This one's the temple is my lock screen, and then
I don't know.
So my fit wouldn't make sense.
You can change it.
But that's like,
The fit is half the
Man.
character.
I mean, those items of clothing existed at the time. Like,
not like
Because I was
with the
his
visualizing
fit
patches and
isn't-
this
everything.
sliver as being like a messy Victorian.
It was because
It's
he
wearing
Right,
wears
Victorian.
scraps.
Victorian vibes.
he literally wears docks.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, he's dressed in a similar way to the way that Joaquin would dress, and it's a similar era of technology between that setting and this setting.
Goodbye.
He's dressed like Joaquin Phoenix.
No, Joaquin's a cowboy character that I'm playing in one of
Toby's
Jonah's games.
character from the game I'm gonna be running.
When I hear the name Joaquin, I either think of Joaquin Phoenix or that guy from Book of Life with a mustache. That makes me practically immortal.
But like the main inspirations are pulling from like Victorian era all the way up to like 1920s.
Even I show a Victorian era child 100 gex.
Speaking of Book of Life, did you know that movie was connected to El Tigre, and the show the creator made after that, Maya and the Three, is connected to those as well?
I did
They
not
all
know
take
that.
place in the same universe.
That's pretty cool.
Actually,
You
you wanna know what found out? The guy who was doing it was like the new Looney Tune, Ren and Stimpy, Samurai Jack, and he just passed away.
Oh. Wait, Gendy Tartakovsky?
I believe so. I believe.
Oh hell no! No, he
He's
ain't
still
dead.
alive.
Oh,
Rip James, Jim Smith, a character designer and storyboard artist,
Oh.
with credits
Oh.
including Ren and Stimpy, Tiny Toon, Samurai. So, for every.
Gotcha.
Nigga, I'm gonna hop through my goddamn computer and beat the shit out of you for scaring the shit out of me like that.
I mean, it still sucks that he passed away because he was
I mean,
also
yeah.
like the powerhouse.
Yeah, but Gendy Tartakovsky made my fucking childhood. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have had Dexter's Lab, I wouldn't have had Samurai Jack, and I wouldn't have had Hotel Transylvania, okay? Don't scare me like that, Nico, or I'm going to come to your house and I will feed
Whoa.
you, I will force feed you chalupas.
First of all, I would not mind that. So that's one.
That's amazing.
They're
Two.
chalupas cooked by a white woman.
Mina's just showing us
Okay,
Yamcha.
so now
That's
you're a
what's
sick
happening.
bastard.
They're made with corn tortillas.
Yeah.
Corn tortillas.
War.
How fucking dare you?
Not gonna lie, I love war.
Yeah.
You love what?
According to some fan artists,
Poir.
Yamcha also really loves Poir.
I hate you.
Isn't
Shut
that
up.
Like when you're,
Shut
isn't
up.
that like when you're eating
Shut
or
up,
some
damn
shit?
you.
Hey man, I didn't create it.
Hey,
I've just
hey,
seen it.
no, you searched it up. God damn it, that's the
No,
problem.
I didn't. I think Mina showed it to me actually, or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
God,
have like femboy poir on my
You're
he
both
like
sick.
exists.
You're both sick.
Sick in the head.
You're both sick in the
He's-
fucking
he's-
head.
Y'all need
I have
medication.
Yamcha sleeping and then femboy poir and they're like in my stream overlay just like turned off. I think we can Yeah, there's Yamcha.
I'm gonna. Okay, is it perfectly fine for me to hack Mina's computer and delete everything femboy related on her
No.
desktop?
Mina has a right to
What
defend
about Rick and
boys.
Morty. I have Rick and
You better
Morty.
not have Rick and Morty femboy stuff. I swear to God. Rick is
Femboy
not-
Rick?
That's not a surprise.
No, I
that
just
would not
have,
be a surprise.
them on my overlay.
I'm gonna draw feminized Rick and send it to Mina, just unprompted. I think.
I have Eldritch Enigma is bag.
Eldridge what?
What's
What? Enigma?
Wrong one.
Username.
Wrong one. Shut up. Wrong one.
Yeah, I was trying to pull a Nogla situation.
It's not.
Holy, dude, can we go a single stream without being Vanos? Holy fuck, dude.
I mean, we're already. I mean, we have a girl. Vanoss has a girl. We got.
That's
stupid
bonkers.
people.
That's
We
crazy.
have stupid
Women.
people. Vanoss has stupid people. Yeah.
I
Hey,
can't believe Josh
don't
just
be
went,
mean- don't be
Mina
mean to
token
Toba like
woman.
that.
I'm a token. See, Vanos
No,
is
Mina-
Asian. I'm Asian.
Exactly. All right. All we need is a. All
Wait a
we
we
need.
minute.
completed the roster.
I
I'll
could
Wait until Jonah becomes the token non-binary person. Oh wait,
Jonah's-
Mina's already doing
Fuck.
that.
Jonas the Nogla.
Mina's already doing
No,
that.
dude, I am
forgot.
not.
Jonas the gay
He
Nogla.
is not the.
I'm
Mina's
not-
just the
They on
token.
their them.
I'm
Well,
not
wait.
Nogla because Nogla just like it will just be drop a casually racist joke, dude.
And Does Nogla actually is Nogla actually racist?
No, not at all.
Oh, he just. I guess he just dropped.
He's just he is the most unhinged out of all for sure.
Oh, so I guess
Easily.
I'm,
Nobla.
oh, damn it, that makes me Nogla. I'm the black Nogla.
Technically, yes.
I've never seen a single one of their videos, so I wouldn't know who. I
Dude,
would
you should have seen all the jokes that Marcel was making whenever the what's his wife's name? Whenever they got married,
Oh yeah.
because she's black and he made so many jokes. Well, no, becomes like, oh, Marcel, you think I could say it? And then Marcel was like, no, what? No, never.
No.
It's like, no,
I think-
no.
I don't care how chocolate your wife is. You better your Willy Wonka ass ain't finna say that word.
Oh my god.
I love my pen.
Because I love my pen. It draws so many things. I love my pen. It's a thing I can't live without. Yes, I love my pen.
Planetary Society.
Planetary devastation!
Did any of you get the
Planetary
reference
Society membership.
that I just made?
Almighty push.
Any of you guys get that reference I just made?
Oh,
I think
I don't know what he's.
So none of you grew up with Geek.
I think your
I
boner
wasn't,
is
I wasn't listening to you. I'm not
insane.
gonna lie.
I was singing
That's
a song.
fucking insane, Joshua David Salee.
That's not my middle name. Also,
I
don't say my full first and last name on stream.
Yo, don't say my homeboy's government.
I've said worse.
Don't you be saying my home-
government.
Don't you be saying my homeboy's government name in front of the peeps.
David.
Not a big
David,
Alright.
fan of the
like
government.
That's Jay Ricky over there.
yeah, like
That's Jay.
Jay-
Toba.
Jay Reed. It sounded like you almost said my fucking government name.
That's my
Jay
homeboy
Ricky over there.
Jay Toba.
Jay Toba is
Jay Toba.
insanity, dog.
Jay Toba.
Yeah, we
that,
run
that
these
is,
streets.
that is
What is the opposite?
that is-
No, Gromit.
that is the whitest thing next to Malibu's Most Wanted. No.
I'm sorry.
Malibu's mo- That's
Why?
even wider than when Martin Lawrence played a white chick.
Sorry, I'm not a big fan of the government.
No one's a big fan of the government. Ooh,
Yeah.
Nene, you see a picture? Can we put it on the fridge? It ain't going on the fridge.
Guys, I'm not a big fan of the government.
Where's I'm waiting to see the picture. I think on stream. I'm assuming that you showed it to a stream camera.
I have a picture of my butt cheek on stream.
I don't know why the delay
Good
is so
job,
high.
Mina.
Would you rather
Oh.
date a girl made entirely of
It's
lava
Fetty
It could just be
Fazbear.
me.
entirely of rock?
It could literally just be on my end because
Rock.
it was like It was almost live, like 1-to-1
Fetty,
earlier.
Fetty Fabbear.
The Fetty Wap.
Fetty Fab Bear.
I just realized what the Wap
Fetty.
means.
Don't hurt yourself.
What the fuck is happening right now? Guys, you need to stop sharing the single brain cell. Grow more.
I'm actually about to sing the Five Nights at Freddy's theme, but I'm gonna do it in the voice of Frank Sinatra.
I'm gonna finish the character.
We're waiting every night to finally
Do
romance.
you guys have any like setting-based questions for me to try and get the stream back on track, Jonah?
Oh yeah.
What?
So like, because I think last
Jonah,
time.
please.
Jonah, shut
Freddy,
the
shut the
fuck
fuck up before I
Sorry.
kick you in the fucking
Sorry.
fastballs.
I was doing My Way by Frank Sinatra. Freddy Fazbear sing it.
Freddy, shut up before I kick you in your fucking fastballs.
Fetty Fazball.
Fetty's balls.
Come here, Chica, and suck on my Freddy Faznuts.
Touched by
October night for subscribing.
Overnight.
For seven,
Sylvana, you came at the
7
wrong
months.
time.
Wow.
Came at the
Wow.
wrong
Anyway.
time.
Whoa, you
Sober, I was-
you got 2 beans in the cup.
At the wrong.
I do?
How many beans?
Yeah.
How many beans?
2 beans fell into the cup. They like exploded everywhere.
My
Yeah.
friend, my
Whoa.
friend Sylvana, she just popped into the chat. She was like, laugh.
I exploded
makes
everywhere
Fetty
once.
Fazballs.
I lost something once.
I think Josh had a question, but then
I did.
chaos happened.
Sorry.
That's like half of Tober. You're gonna have to get used to that. Anyway, basically
I am.
the question
Tober's
I
known me
had
for almost
is,
a year and he still has a.
yeah. So like last time we talked about last time we
Whoa.
talked about this world. We mentioned something like a mountain. Is the main continent set up kind of like a big mountain, or is it just?
I
Like a normal-
have a basic version of the map.
I'm looking at it with Havel.
Yes, with our
Apple.
friend Apple.
Apple. Apple.
Yes.
Dude, I'm twigging tonight. My bad.
Yeah, you
You
already
need-
shut the hell up.
Map. We need the map. We need
How much
the map.
caffeine do you have today?
None. I had a lot. I had
Maybe
like
you need to have a little bit of caffeine to calm you down. It
I had
has
like
the inverse
3
effect on some people.
3 tiny Gatorades.
Too many electrolytes.
Yeah, you're too
Hey,
electrified.
man.
You're gonna.
I
Power
gotta stay
private
hydrated
area.
and not die of fucking heat stroke out in the run for heat, man.
Well, look,
Electrolytes?
Jonah, you need to stop with your electrolytes,
You know, I wanna
and then you'll be able to power the entire.
Hokari swear.
You need to stop with the electrolytes because then you're gonna power the whole tri-state area.
Pocari Sweat's gonna be so expensive now.
It is. It's gonna be so much.
What are we
I have a-
talking about?
It was
Yes.
already like $40.
It's a drink.
It's a drink. What did you do to my drink?
How much is
Sorry.
Pocari Sweat?
And we talk about what we need to talk about.
Can we talk about sex, baby?
I'm concerned
Let's
about
talk
the collapsing
you
economy.
and me. Let's talk about all
Real?
the good things and the bad things
Oh, wait.
that may
Wait,
be.
actually, it's kind of
Let's
cheap.
talk about. Talk
Sick.
about.
What the fuck's Asian Pantry?
Someone
Fuck
should stop.
that.
Someone
New
should
website
start talking
just
about.
dropped.
Somebody say Asian.
Okay. So,
Logos.
okay. So, let me show you. Let me
So, yeah, that's-
stream this.
Yeah, I'm mostly just trying to look at the
Don't.
map so I can get an idea,
I'll be playing some.
especially from where the hell I came from. Because again, I was raised in a forest, so I definitely need to be in a more foresty area.
So this is the basic shape of it currently.
Did you create this map?
I use a combination of, I forget the name of the map. There's a map generator that I like to use, where I will generate a bunch of different maps and then kind of kit bash them together. So
Excuse me, sorry.
so
Excuse me, sorry.
this was the map before the like sundering, and then this is the current version of the map. This is all relatively mountainous because of a lot of the changes that happened due to the like war between the giants and the dragons, I don't have the exact biomes and stuff planned out for all of this. But chances are you're either going to be from this portion of the world, because this is the portion that's been resettled, or you'll be from one of these islands down here. These are the islands that like all of the humanoids fled to escape the apocalypse. This area here is the underwater kingdom of sea elves. That's its whole thing. We don't really have to worry about that unless someone wants to play a sea elf or a triton or some other sea folk. But this is
see them titties.
This is the current version of the map that I have so far. So these star icons are all settlements. They're not all planned out yet. These dotted lines are railroads. These other dotted lines are footpaths. And then we have a couple major forests, a couple major mountain ranges, that sort of thing. The only notable locations, or like city-wise, that I have so far are this one here. This one here. My mind weight's super heavy. That's the main point of resettlement. This is like where they landed when they came back, and this is like where the first major city sprung up. And then this one here is another important one. It's called 5 Point Crossing. It is obviously the connection of these 5 roads, but it's also I believe it was one of the ones that Mina came up, or one of the things that Mina came up with in the Arium was this huge like waystone type thing that was
Right.
yeah, so that is located here, and that's why this is a like
Look at landmarks.
yeah, this is why this is even here, like why there's a town there, basically.
All right, so
But it's
fine.
yeah, it's sort of like it's a place where a lot of people go to because a lot of carnivals end up here, but also it's kind of like ye old truck stop is a little bit of the vibe, it's a little bit of the vibe for it.
Yeah, Jim Robs.
Like a railroad.
Jim Robs.
Right.
Jim Robs, remember Jim Robs?
Like for a lot of these places to get anywhere you have to go through there. This town over here is very similar. It's called Halfway because it is literally halfway between these 2 points, which are the longest like non-railroad path in like on this continent, or like considering this like portion a continent.
Okay. Actually looks really well done.
It is hand drawn.
Like you actually
Yeah.
hand drew that? That's actually
I guess you could say you're pretty good at hand jobs.
That's
I'm
bonkers.
kicking him.
I could never be silenced.
see sometimes we're like, Josh, you're that kid that we have to explain it. Thanks. He's like, yeah. And they're
I've been that kid my whole life, Nico.
The I'm sorry for him.
I'm
sort of.
I'm sorry for him. He's just,
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. He needs to take
He
medication.
lost the
but
plot.
doesn't.
yeah, he's
He's
yeah.
the kid that we all asked to take medication, but he doesn't.
yeah, he eats paint chips.
All right, first of all,
He eats
I eat
paint
sponge
chips.
chips, not paint chips. You ass.
What's the difference?
there really is no difference. Those things taste terrible.
This thing's a t-
Okay, let's not
What,
get so
terrible?
hasty there. Sun
I'm just
chips,
kidding. I
dude.
love
Sun chips are based. I love sun chips.
yeah,
it depends.
yeah,
It
The,
depends on.
the cheese ones and the tomato basil, like the garden ones, delicious.
Tomato. Ooh, you know what? I actually haven't.
It's okay for other people.
No, because like
Those are like my go-to chips if I go to Subway.
First of all, you got cut off, so I don't care what you're saying after. But anyway,
That's bonkers.
Insanity.
that's one. And two, I never said they were bad. Okay? I said like they're okay. I'm just like a basic one, regular Dorito.
I hope you shit your pants tomorrow.
That's
Hey!
also crazy.
We don't wish pants shitting on anybody.
Jonah
That
does because he
picked up?
wants to smell it.
Okay, buddy. I was on your side, now I'm against you.
Alright, that's fair. Good, have a nice day.
All right, so can I give like a little backstory of my character?
No,
Sure.
So my character, Leo Cerulean Ironclaw, right? So, born in a rich family, he has noble lineage.
Mm-hmm.
That he, with that, grew up with a family, was very rich, traveling, very rich,
Aristocats, if you will.
Aristocats, yeah.
Boo.
Oh, God.
I don't like that movie.
You see,
Everyone's a critic.
you see.
I mean, there is one part of that movie, or
You see,
a couple parts
Tober,
of that movie
that was very millennial of you. I'm sorry. That was as a millennial.
Says the fucking millennial.
That's the point. I have the right to say that.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
Just
do,
be
motherfucker.
offended.
That is very millennial of you. 100%. I feel free to
I think it's millennial culture to think that you can say that's millennial.
Oh, well, you know what? Once again, you got cut off, so nobody really cares.
The millennial audacity.
So you got cut off again, so nobody really cares what you think. But anyway.
Millennial audacity is very adjacent to caucasity in my mind, I think.
Yes.
Millenacity.
I'm sorry. Wait. Okay, we can't really talk about caucasity where there's a lot of people that can't really pass off as white.
Huh?
We have an Asian, a black, and a Mexican. They all walk into a room. That's what Nico say.
That's crazy. Anyways,
Well, what
you were
you-
saying about your character?
Wait, what do you mean Mexican? Motherfucker. Alright, I need you to tell the difference between Hispanics here.
He's Puerto Rican.
Yes.
I know that's the joke.
Oh, god damn. Alright, but anyway, okay, so with that, born in a very rich family, lineage, blah blah blah, Leo Cerulean Clawfoot. With growing up,
You think he's a Leo?
guys, shut the fuck up. Shut up. God damn it. My Jesus Christ Almighty, but alright, so with that, traveled to many different continents, and with that they use, the parents use their actual wealth to help out the whole entire or where they lived at. With that, such as helping feed people, doing their charities. It's like the best family that actually do well with their money. To the point, they actually were, both my parents were at night left alone. With knowing that, I was taken in by street rats. Were all homeless in the streets, lived in.
I thought they were actual rats.
No. People lived in,
Some of them might be.
it could be, but
Like mutated rats.
no,
Rat folk?
no.
Where rats exist.
No, that actually could be. But anyway, as I say, it gets to a point where it raised me, and then I went ahead and I've gotten myself into trying to be a better character for the community because of what happened to my parents did from the people who raised me. So, with
Bard
that,
Batman. Bard Catman.
Bard Catman. So,
Barkidman.
Catman. Justice. use things such as tactic, good way of like persuasion. Go ahead and try to make the world better. But now
I'm back.
I find out of people who actually ended up killing my parents. Apparently, it was described as a person with a big red scar from forehead to cheek, head down to left eye.
Aries!
Interesting.
Scar, not a paint. But
It's fucking Kratos.
imagine it's Kratos. Your
Take this
fur is
from
mine.
existence, my life is yours!
Good luck trying to beat Kratos.
Kratos would be a fucking berserker. Crazy as shit. But no.
Take this cat from existence, and my life is.
But no, find out that person is of high lineage, like higher than mine, very proud. So, what my goal is, character, is travel more around the continent. Go ahead and start persuading people against this said character.
Gotcha.
So just like being a voice of reason, go ahead and tell people why you shouldn't care about this character, why this character is an evil character. Basically like that. And with that, I use my skills as a noble. Care of, because also that person who was the diplomat, the reason why a lot of the people that took me in are predicament they are in, are the street trying to fend for themselves, try to steal. To go ahead and make sure they survive. With that the only people that were trying to help those individuals was for my oh yes, that's where it is.
Gotcha. So more so, like less so musical bard, more so like public speaker.
Diplomatic.
More
rebel.
so, this machine kills fascists. Like on the side, like Woody Guthrie.
Pretty much,
I mean, I
Like
feel like
not
I need more
not
machines.
necessarily a musician.
like for instance, like
Well,
like
a,
Jonah,
a musician, because that's your form of media that you speak through.
Well, not every bard needs to be a musician.
not everybody's a musician. It's either a musician or a diplomat.
So you're like
so
a
I'm
public speaker.
like technically like you know about Magic the Gathering lore, like the Planeswalkers.
Not at all.
So like
Vaguely, because only vaguely because of D&D.
okay, so do you know about Ajani?
No.
So
Okay.
Ajani's the Planeswalker. He was friends with a one of the Planeswalkers named Elspeth. Elspeth went ahead was stopped by the major gods, Chaos, then Heliod, and with that, then she now is dead because of that situation. Ajani goes around the world telling how evil the Heliod, god of the sun, is for what he did to Elspeth, like, in that aspect.
Yeah.
That's where I am.
Gotcha. Were you planning on doing like Eloquence Bard or something like that?
What do you mean?
It's one of the Bard subclasses.
I think so. Like to be honest, I don't know. Like, 'cause, like certain games I haven't gotten that far where I was able to get like a side thing.
Because we may be starting at 3rd level, so everyone would have their subclasses. Generally, as the DM, I recommend people either or depending on the if I'm naming a module, generally we'll start at whatever the module says. But if it's my game, generally I'm starting at either 1st level and telling people to have what subclass they want in mind, because it would only make sense for your character to already be working towards that, like as a person. Or 2, we just start at 3rd level and you have your subclasses, so we don't have to like. So you don't have to like RP as that subclass without being the subclass.
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
Yeah, but also with all that, also my alignment is because of like how I was raised. I was led to. So like I understand the aspect of a politician. That material. Like that's wisdom quality. That.
Gotcha.
Like that. Wise, yeah, this. I am red-eyed with black fur. 20 pounds. Hard. Very hard.
Alright.
There's a little bit of
Freaking D&D talk.
Sorry, I had
Wonderful
to
title, Mina.
get my mom some.
Thank you.
freaking D. Right.
The King DDD talk. That is not what King DDD sounds like.
He doesn't sound like anything because he can't fucking talk.
King DDD has spoken. He's got a southern drawl.
Got a southern drawl.
Yeah, in the anime he has a southern drawl. That's like his canonical voice because the anime is surprisingly.
I was going by the fucking Smash Brothers. Like it sounds like he's like jumping.
Jesus Christ.
Sounds like he's choking on something.
Alright.
Got that set.
Alright, we got our characters. Now all we have to do is start playing the game.
Well, not everyone has their characters.
Yeah. Who's missing?
When do you plan on trying to possibly?
It'll probably still be a couple, like 1 or 2 months down the line.
Cause fucking I don't know about you, but fucking still gotta try to. This guy Baldur's.
Me.
I still need by myself Baldur's Gate.
If that's start first Baldur's Gate or your D&D. Rather just like that. Or your D&D. Start Baldur's Gate because they have to.
Yeah. If we were to vote, I would for sure pick actual D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just me.
I would say actual. Especially I'm dying to.
Yeah, because I love Baldur's Gate, but I've already like played through the entirety of Baldur's Gate. And D&D is, I've spent way too much time on my character for this.
Yeah.
Like I've written a piece of music for this character. I'm ready. I'm ready for Holt, dude. Holt Huxley. I can't talk about him because spoilers, but fun stuff is gonna happen. Wait, right? We're still going with that, Toby?
I mean, that's up to you if you want to talk about him. Like in the game, we can all role play as not knowing these things. I'm assuming that everyone has the ability to do that.
Fair enough. I can.
Oh, by the way, my character.
Let me reload my Discord so I don't cut out when I'm talking about it. Hold
My
on.
character has a way of major persuasion. So, in a sense, like I like whatever I could roll. Get what I fucking.
So the Eloquence Bard would be really good for that because they have a feature called Silver Tongue, and the way that works is whenever you roll a persuasion or a deception check, any roll that is below a 9 is considered a 10 instead.
Oh, let me
Yeah.
let me tell you where it's different. Oh. So with my noble lineage within 15 range.
What is that from?
That's
Okay, gotcha.
at +2 on charisma. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and with the bard, of course, like 3 extra freaking weapon. Of the
Mm-hmm.
but also I have can see in things like deception, intimidation, and persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear again.
Hey, don't call my
Crazy.
horror friend a whore.
Sure, a whore too. Take it back.
I'm afraid to speak now.
I love it so much. My fucking Discord would work for literally half a second, dude. I open up my task manager. My disk is at 100% usage. I'm punching my monitor.
Your dick's at
You
100% usage.
saying that, you know
Yes.
you can't, right?
Why is dog? That's not using 100% of my fucking stats. Okay, dude. Definitely wasn't doing that before.
So I was playing around with the kit bashing in Hero Forge, and because I was bored earlier today, so I was making all of the like other player characters and my personal backstory characters for Jonah's game. So and there's no feather boa, so I couldn't like make Mela accurately. So I was like, I'll try and do the kit bashing, and it came out right.
Still trying to. You really like the backgrounds? Trying to go into the.
Mm-hmm.
Not really-
I mean, there's a noble background.
yeah, I know. I'm about to do that. About to go in.
Is there a hippie background?
A hermit?
That's called a druid, also.
No, that's a class.
I know. That's what I mean. That's why it's called a druid, also.
Got an ass.
Yeah, maybe.
There's a couple different.
That ass.
By the way, I would recommend using either D&D wiki or 5e tools to find information. It's a lot better than going through the PDFs.
The PDF files.
I downloaded the PDF.
Cause you're so happy, happy. It's such a catchy song. It's gonna make you happy, happy. Don't try to fight it, sing along. This song's gonna get stuck inside you. Gonna get stuck inside you. This song's gonna get stuck inside your head. This song's gonna get stuck inside you. This song's gonna get stuck inside you. This song's gonna get stuck inside you.
How they fucking lay out this.
And that's why I said not to. That's why I suggested other sources.
What do
You can ask Jonah about the wiki. He can send you a link.
When your heart is yes, but you wanna say no.
Fuck.
What do
I'm
you
here.
Because you use it more than I do.
Which one?
And I'm sure you have a tab with it pulled up right now.
I don't. I actually closed all my tabs.
That's crazy, dude.
I got some tabs open. I don't think you want to know what they're for, though.
Fine. Hell yeah, that could. Yeah.
So do you want to talk about Huxley a little bit? Holt Huxley?
You said Huxler. We talking Doc Huxtable?
No.
No, definitely not. I was saying, we're playing the D and the Dean. You know, we're gonna have some friends. You're gonna die.
Insane.
You see, when you're playing the Dungeons and the Dragons, you
All
see,
right.
you need to make
All
sure
right.
that you roll a good number, or else you're gonna get a little tipsy with the elf coochie.
Okay. I think that's enough of that.
You know, if it comes to like,
There we go.
like,
That works.
it would be all Josh.
Oh wait, Tober, I can show you what I was doing. Hold on.
Look, all I know is that I'm gonna be rolling.
I don't know if you'll
perfect
remember this
20s.
character. You should.
I'm gonna be rolling perfect nat 20s when it comes to, you know, getting some elf punani.
Oh my.
I don't necessarily want to DM those kinds of encounters, I think.
I know, I'm joking.
I remember.
I mean, yeah, like if a DM doesn't want to do that, then that's fine. And
Yeah.
to everybody out there who gets mad when a DM doesn't want to go through your special scenario, stop being a little
This?
bitch.
This one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or this one?
They do also have the ones that have the shaved sides. If that is also a vibe that you want to go for.
No, she has like a super like her. I say
Gotcha.
super like, but that's like the closest to what she had is like this one.
So do you want to tell us about Holt a little bit?
Like, this one's pretty close, but it's too big.
The audience can't see what you're doing.
I know. I'm talking to Joshua, my friend. Apparently,
How many Joshuas do you know?
Who?
a lot of them.
You know what?
YouTuber online I really like, also called Joshua.
You know what? Nico was right about you.
Excuse me?
Joshua.
What was I right about?
There's so many.
Called him a
Joshuas.
whore.
Yeah, I was right about that.
For knowing a lot of people.
Yeah,
For having friends.
you know too many people.
Too many
I
Joshuas.
mean, I'm just
You've been
nice,
sleep-
dude.
You've been sleeping with other Joshuas.
That's crazy. That made me not giggle.
It's pretty
like his
easy to
hair.
make Mina giggle.
Alright, so, Halt Huxley. Basically, biggest thing. He's a warlock, pact of the fiend. So like a devil. He's a aspiring country music artist that was trying to make it in that profession, and he basically got jumped and had his ass beat because he doesn't look the part. Because this is in the time of like tough cowboys and well that's more modern country, but those people that are like you're fucking messing up our whatever, because he looks like not a country music artist, is to put it blunt. Like I've sent a picture of him before. He's very like effeminate and not like a man's man, and they like jumped him, beat his ass, and then broke his guitar. And in his like awful, just sad state, a fiend found him. I don't remember the name of the guy, Tober.
I think it was Malfisto.
Yeah, found him and was like, hey, will you please take a pulse in his hand? And was like, hey, I can fix that guitar for you. And, sign you. All that stuff. And he was like, really? And then has a big ass contract that Tober gave me that's sick as fuck.
Yeah, I wrote out a full Warlock
Yeah.
contract.
Yeah, he signs it, do his thing. I'm gonna be playing him. I took some feats and stuff, so I'm gonna be playing him early like he's a bard. So in character, you wouldn't be able to tell that he's a warlock until very specific things. You would just know he's a magic caster. Because I want it to be like a cool reveal when like that his. I think Tober it'd be kind of sick. Well, I'll DM that outside because I think it'd be kind of sick. I have an idea for it, but yeah, I'm gonna be playing him like he's a bard. Like all of his magic casts are gonna be, so his casting focus is his guitar. That's like so he signed, the contract, and the binding thing of their pact is that guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
which occasionally will produce flame when he's doing his thing. I'm excited. I got a lot of like cool flavoring. I'm basically taking normal warlock spells but changing the way that they're cast because he's casting through his guitar like a bard. So he's gonna seem outwardly like he's a bard, but he's not at all.
So basically, he got hated for being a femboy country singer.
Exactly, literally exactly, yeah.
There are no femboys in country.
The thing is, though, he's not a twink because he's like grass-fed country boy. Like he's like beefy, or well, he's wide, but he's not like
He
just
got a
hard
fat
and
ass.
tough. He's got like a man bun. He's clean shaven. He like has painted nails. Like he just keeps himself nice.
Yeah, he just got a fat ass.
People hate him.
They hate him because he's thick.
They hate him because he's a fat ass, which is the story of my life, honestly.
Same story, brother. Same story.
That's the reason.
Anyways,
I feel like that's the only thing that me and Drake can relate to. We both got fat asses and we're hated.
I have
Interesting.
a super big playlist for a lot of his stuff, and by the time we end up doing this, I want to be able to play like some of Holt's songs like through the mic, like when he does things. I think it would be really fucking sick. Because if we were streaming this, you can there's no copyright because it's a cover, and you could say it's a cover. Like if I am performing music from something like "The Devil Wears a Suit and Tie" was the song that inspired him by Coulter Wall. That's a cover if I'm playing it, so I can use it in character and no copyright.
Actually, no, you can't. So
I've seen people cover songs on Twitches before. I've seen so many people cover songs
they
on Twitch.
established that they are covered.
Exactly.
Like yeah,
You don't
that's
need
the
to be a
difference.
cover band to make.
You don't need to. Like I've seen people that are like, "Hey, I really like this song." I'm gonna
Yeah,
cover it."
but people even like Game Grumps got literally freaking copyrighted for like the Root
Well,
Sandstorm. That's the difference.
Let's
but-
use
but-
YouTube versus Twitch.
They didn't. I also didn't audibly
I'm not
say.
sure.
They,
We would be streaming on YouTube, but
they didn't audibly say, "Hey, this is a cover." Because if you
Exactly.
put that in
It
the
was,
description and make it
automated.
known.
It was an automated copyright claim.
Exactly. And if I state, "Hey, the song I'm about to play is a cover," verbal warning, this is a cover, then
I could put that in the beginning of the thing, so it's fine.
exactly.
yeah.
Okay.
And you can also
Exactly.
contest auto claims, and I don't think it affects.
Also, you would be able to tell that I'm playing it. Like, I can also turn on my fucking camera so you have like visual proof that I'm actually playing it. But I'm gonna do a lot of stuff with Holt. I'm super excited for Holt Huxley.
All right, should I roll for my hit points already?
No, we can wait on that for the actual session 0.
My hit die is one.
Yeah.
Be a
You'll
game.
be the squishiest person, probably. I think so, yes.
I'm gonna wait until you decided, Ruben, so I can add stuff like.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna use like the regular 15.
What do you mean?
Standard
You want to use this? I mean, we can roll for stats. That's fine. And we can do that closer to the session 0 as well.
because that like I usually.
I like rolling for stats because it gives you a more it gives you higher highs and lower lows, which I tend to think is more fun for people because playing with shortcomings is good for like role play and stuff like that.
Right. Fuck.
I thought you were Nico.
That's crazy. Did you have any
he turns to the camera, points at me with his thumb. This fucking guy.
Did you have any character ideas or anything, Mina? Or are you still pondering stuff?
I know me.
Oh, by the way, sorry, my character is hiding a very scandalous family.
Interesting.
You had sex with your Fortnite gamer friend.
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh dear heavens.
They're talking about me.
Tober, are you in the stream?
Yeah?
Do you remember this?
Yeah, I said that.
Do you remember?
Do you remember this thing specifically?
I think so.
It's one of the alcohols that Gamja drank.
Mhm.
It's Dwarven Firestarter. That's the strongest alcohol in existence.
It's Mountain Dew Kickstart.
It's an alcohol so powerful. It makes it literally sends young fathers through all the stages of kicking addiction.
In the session, what it did when Gamja drank it is he let a drop of it hit his tongue and he was buzzed immediately.
Mhm.
And then
So
he
I took
drank
a
the whole
shot of
thing.
it.
It was sweet. If you took a shot of it, you'd be immediately drunk.
Jesus Christ.
It's called Dwarven Firestarter because they literally use it to power their forges, but you can also drink it. Like it's.
Now I know what to try.
And then this is a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Oh, my
Funky.
driving juice.
God, we went from the northeast.
I wish there was a way to make driving more fun. Pops up in the glove box. Jack Daniels. My driving juice.
I wish there was a way to make driving more fun. Humble alcohol. This is a joke. We are joking. These are jokes.
Okay, do not drive. Do not drink
Do
it.
not
and
drink
drive.
and drive.
and drive. You can
Striker-
drink and you can drive.
Striker, I know
Drive
you're listening.
responsibly.
Driving.
Drink responsibly.
Striker, I know you're listening. I know that you're like, I'm a funny guy when I do this. No.
Funny guy right there.
I mean,
You're not
yes.
cool when you drink and drive.
Yeah, drinking and driving is not cool, pussy.
Yeah, you fucking ass titty dick face.
Fucking stupid bitch.
You piece
asshole,
of
you
fucking
loser.
dick cheese.
You fucking stupid bitch.
You stupid piece of fucking dog doo-doo shit.
You shithead. You asshole.
We just bully people for doing shit. That's cool.
Striker, I love you.
We would be that guy. We would be those guys like the family guy thing, like the construction site, like catcalling, and then like we would be those guys. No, like it would be like the guys that are like, oh, dude, you suck. Like, all the time, hey, you look nice today. You suck.
Interesting.
That would be them.
Dude, I could just hear Striker like when we started doing that bit. If he does this like joke where like you make Striker and he goes and just starts
Guys.
pretends like he like starts just sobbing horribly.
Guys, can you listen to the song I just dropped into the chat? I basically went on this old website called buttonbase.com and basically just used a bunch of their pre-made loops and I made that. So tell me what you think.
No,
Okay. Fuck you then.
no, I got you. Hold on.
Did Mina go, oh, that's mean? Is that what just happened?
Alright, so I'm
Mina is like the mix between the most unhinged and like the sweetest person you'll ever meet. Like she'll say
Dude,
some ridiculous as shit stuff.
I could never show my
That's the
DMs with
point.
that. Dude, that is
It's just
admissible in court at all in the slightest, man.
It's just porn of Rick Sanchez.
Bonkers.
It's funny you say.
Become
It's
evil.
really funny
I
you
know
say
what
that.
you did. I saw the chat nest. You were witnessed by my eyeballs.
freaking.
See you tomorrow. OP.
Freaking- You know, like when you.
Jonas stick bugs me. Get railed, nerd. And then
Huh?
Sigma Hunter. In
It's
our
what?
year of
What?
the Lord
Stick
2025. I got fucking stick bugged. I can't believe it. Dice gay. FFF.
Dick
F.
bugging.
Fortnite.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Finally. The cum fountain.
Okay,
Mina. Oh, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna
Alright.
cut the stream. I think that's it for tonight. That's it for tonight. I'm cutting
The
the stream.
vibration of a slightly unstable rhylamine alloy has canonically been used as vibrators.
All right, no, now I'm seriously cutting the stream. All right, I'm cutting the stream, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on.
Yeah, I should end my stream.
All right, guys.
Oh! Thank you for the.
All right, guys. We had some talking about indie stuff. We got Streamlabs working again. I mean, yes. Right. Ways all their links are in the description. Very simple. That guys, thank you guys for joining in. Remember that there's always something amazing on the horizon, and remember to stay tuned for another stream and a video of Temp Game.